Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good night, whatever time or whatever time zone you're in, or whatever time you're gonna be watching this today. Um, I was scrolling on the internet yesterday while I was working, and I was gonna come and make a video about it yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to. The Genuwine situation, the R&B singer Genuwine. And then there was Nipsey Hussle yesterday. Those are two trending topics that were going on yesterday, and I wanted to come and just speak about what was going on, and just give my opinion on the situations. So I guess I'll start with Genuwine. From what I saw with Genuwine, what's going on with that is, it seemed like to me he was out in public minding his business. And the trans woman had came up to him, I guess, and I guess she tried to kiss him or push herself off on him. I don't know, I wasn't there, but that's how I saw it. And he turned her down, which is not wrong. There's nothing, I don't see nothing wrong with him turning her down. And me, myself, I'm a young gay black male, and this is no disrespect to anyone, but I do know trans girls who do try to push themselves off on straight guys or whatever, and then it's kind of like, oh, he's homophobic because he turned me down. No, he's not homophobic because he turned you down. He's not interested in trans women. Or even if he is, maybe he doesn't want the public eye to know that. I just don't understand why we as the gay community, if somebody doesn't, necessarily want to be side by side with us, that they're anti-gay or they're homophobic. It's not that, that's not true. They might be LGBT, pro-LGBT, and then it's kind of like, if they say something like, oh, it's okay if they don't agree with it, as long as they don't disrespect you. And that goes for the straight community as well. If gay people shouldn't bother you, if you're not sleeping with them, they're not eating at the table with you, or they're not messing with you, if it doesn't affect you, it shouldn't bother you. So that goes on to the Nipsey Hussle's topic today, of him yesterday, of what he had posted on Instagram. And I believe he posted, let me see, I have it saved here. He said, demonstration speaks louder than conversation. They're gonna feed us every image of our men and boys, but this one, no hyper-violent, no homosexual, no abandoners, just strong black men and young men. Respect to my big homie for leading with love and intelligence. God is with us. Who can go against us? Cool. My issue with that is, you could have chose so many other things to say. You didn't have to put the no homosexual thing in there. And you have young kids. Who's to say your kids might grow up and be gay? What are you gonna do if that happens? That's a possibility that could happen, Nipsey Hussle. And it's not like you could have just wrote the message like, oh, I'm creating a better environment for our young black men. That could have been such a bigger message, but you decided to say no homosexuals or whatever. You just could have been like, I'm creating a better positive energy for our young black men, or our black men in general. That goes back to what I said. It's okay if you don't agree with it, but why does it bother you what somebody else does in the privacy of their own home? If you don't like it coming on TV, change the channel. Come out with your own show. Watch something else. I get that people don't like the homosexual life. That's okay. It took my mom a long time to get with the program, and she still makes comments from time to time, and that's okay because you're not. I don't have to like what you like. You don't have to like what I like, but we don't have to disrespect each other. It just blows my mind as to how, and then I could have understood that, but then he came back and he replied to a comment. He said, I ain't changing shit. I said what I said. Do your research about the agenda to emasculate the black man. Read the ISIS papers. I don't sympathize with the oppressors' agenda with the oppressor's agenda in any shape, form, or fashion. Peace and blessings to you as well. And somebody was in my comments on my YouTube channel, and this girl came up here and she was like, "You're gay as hell. You're going to hell." And I was like, wow, like I was on my channel, minding my own business. You could have did something else. You could have spread positive energy out in the world, but you decided to come on my page and say something negative to me. What if I was insecure? What if I was feeling down that day? I don't let shit like that get to me, but what if I did? And somebody would have killed themselves, and that's what a lot of people want, which is sad. But what if that's your child? Anybody out there who has young children, what would you do if your child or your daughter came to you when they turned 18 and was like, "Oh, I'm gay"? Are you going to kill them? Are you going to disown them? Why would you? That's what they chose to be in life. They could have been so many other things in life. And y'all are worried about what they decided to be gay. They could have been a murderer. They could have been a child molester. They could have been a committed fraud, a felon. But they decided to be gay. It's 2018 now. It's time to move on. Worry about what you do in your own home. And I see so many comments in the shade room about that's a man. They'll post something about Amaya Scott or somebody, or Shauna Brooks or something like that, and y'all will be like, "Oh, it's a man," which is true. Okay, cool. So what if it's a man? If you don't like that, go to another post. And about the, you know, the gay thing coming on TV nowadays, it is a step forward for our gays. But I hear a lot of people say, why do gays have to kiss on TV and have sex on TV? Which I agree with. But however, what I'm saying is we've been watching straight people have sex on TV for years. For years. It didn't make us straight. It didn't make you want to go out and have sex because you've seen people, straight people have sex on TV. It's your... if the TV is raising your children, then there's something wrong there. You should be raising your kids well enough to know what they're doing, who they're with, what they're influenced by, that when they watch a TV show, they can just look at it and be like, "Oh, I'm not doing that." But, you know, I understand it's a different day and time now. But I think, and I'm not trying to shade anybody's parenting or anything like that, but I think it goes both ways. If y'all are going to want to ban the gay kissing and stuff on TV, just ban sex on TV, period. Which I agree with. I do think that I think that and I don't want to offend anybody when I say this, but the young trans and the young gays that are coming out, not to say that anything is wrong with that. I respect them, and I just hope that y'all get to where y'all find y'all place in life and y'all find some security. And I'm glad that y'all are coming out now. Y'all are coming out at a young age. When I was in middle school, I didn't have that opportunity to do that. Maybe something would have happened. I would have been committed suicide or something. But I'm glad that times have changed enough as to where y'all can do that now. But at the same time, I do think that you should experience life as to let your mind develop, as to know who you want to be. By the time you get in your 18 and your 20s, what if you go back and be like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have done this, or I want to be here, and but I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying I see it from both sides. I do see that from both sides, and that goes back to what I said. You shouldn't be bothered by somebody who you're not sleeping with. It shouldn't affect you. But I just wanted to come to y'all and talk to y'all about that today on the Nipsey Hussle situation and the Genuwine situation. Genuwine's not homophobic. I highly doubt he is, and if he is, he hasn't said anything bad about gays, has he? If he has, leave it in the comments and let me know. But as far as Nipsey Hussle goes, there's a lot of people who feel like him. I'm not even surprised. When people say stuff like that, I don't even be surprised anymore. It's kind of like, okay, there's a lot of people who feel like that. Let's move on. That's just what it is. It's sad to say that it's 2018 and people still feel that way, but that's very true. People do feel that way. But I hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. Reach out and say something nice to somebody today. Say something positive to somebody, even if it's a text to somebody, and say, I hope you have a great day. You never know what someone is going through. Reach out to a friend, a coworker, or someone. Just a positive message. Even tell somebody something. Hey, I like that shirt today. Or I like that jewelry you got on today. But have a good day, and thank you guys for watching.